Welcome back to the Tool Crib. Today we are going to be looking at a new product from Olight. This is the O'Pen Pro, and this has made some major improvements over the O'Pen 2. I always thought that the O'Pen 2 was a really cool light pen combination, a nice pen light, but the improvements that they've made to the O'Pen 2 are significant enough that I'm actually going to start carrying this full time. Now I tried to carry the O'Pen 2 for a little while. I like the heft to this pen. It's just like, it just seems that it was a little bit too heavy at times. And so, I stopped carrying it because I have flashlights that I carry with me all the time. And just the idea of just having a backup light wasn't quite enough to push me over the edge to carry this full time. That being said, the O'Pen Pro has made some huge improvements both in the weight, how slender it is, the placement of the LED. Now includes a green laser pointer, and I think that is the biggest advantage for me because that is something that I can get a lot of use out of. So the O'Pen Pro comes in two different colors. You get it in this black version or you can get it in a blue version. Now the normal retail on this is $69.95. It's reduced during the summer flash sale where it's being released to $48.97. That's 30% off. Now the summer sale is going to run from July 26, 2021 at 8 p.m. It's going to run through July 30th at 11:59 p.m. Where you can get that discounted price for this O'Pen Pro. So let me kind of highlight some of the differences. Well, actually, let's go through the specs real quick. So the overall length on this one is 6 inches long or 152 millimeters. The diameter of the body is a ½ inch or 12.7 millimeters. The weight on this is 35 grams or 1.23 ounces. By comparison, the O'Pen 2 is about 1.75, I believe, or 1.76, something like that. So they have reduced a lot of weight out of, and this is a special edition. This was the January release for the O'Pen 2. The O'Pen Pro, much better as far as weight, balance, all that stuff goes. So let me show you the difference in the LEDs and one of the most significant differences. So in the O'Pen 2, the LED for this, which they have the same lumen outputs, and we'll go through those here in just a minute, but they move the LED from the body of the pen into the clip of the pen. Now what makes that significant is you can turn the pen on, clip it onto a shirt pocket, and now you can use it hands-free, where in the O'Pen 2 you couldn't do that. If you had it clipped in a shirt pocket, you had to clip it on the outside of a shirt pocket in order to have the LED to shine out in front of you. So this is a major improvement for me, and because it's a little lighter, it's a lot easier to carry as well in a shirt pocket. Now you can see the difference here, how much more slender the O'Pen Pro is by comparison to the O'Pen 2. It's just more comfortable to carry overall. Then you have the bolt action pen, which uses a gel type refill. Now with this also, in the case that comes with, you get a refill that comes free with this, as well as the USB Type-C charging cable that comes with it that I'll show you here in just a moment. Now, the gel pen on here, it just writes incredibly smooth, and because it's more slender, this one really just fits my hand really well. And it writes butter smooth. I really love the way this thing writes. I like the fact that they're including in there an extra refill, and you can always go to Olight and get free refills for these pens as well. Now, the next thing is the laser pointer. So first of all, let's show you how the light actually works. So with the O'Pen 2, you use the top click in order to turn the light on and off. With this one, because it has the green laser emitter up here, now the action for this is on the bolt action. So to turn this on, you just press it up. Now your first lumen setting is 5 lumens. That's going to give you a runtime of 8 hours. And then to cycle through them, once you have it on, you just long press it. That'll move it up to the next one, which is 20 lumens for a 2-hour runtime. And then again, we'll go to 60 lumens for 45 minutes of runtime. And then finally, the last one is high for 23 minutes of runtime. And then you can cycle back down and then a single click or single push to shut it off. Now you can go direct to the high mode with a quick double press of that bolt action. So 1, 2, and that'll bring your high mode on, and then a single click to shut it off. Now, to turn the laser emitter on, what you'll do is in the off position, you'll just long press it, and that will bring the laser up. This laser pointer is significant to me because on the job site, when I'm trying to point something out to somebody, sometimes it's way up in the air and they can't really get an idea of exactly what you're talking about. But having a little pointer on a construction site is actually a very, very beneficial thing. Now, with green lasers, I actually went with, on my construction lasers, switched from red to green a few years ago. Green just shows up so much better in daylight conditions. Now, at nighttime or in the dark, green or red are just fine, but green will definitely catch your eye a little bit better. So I'm really glad that they have a green laser in here as opposed to a red laser. Now, in the daylight, this thing, I can see out there 50, 60, 70 feet, easily pick up this laser pointer. And at night, it'll shoot out even further than that. So this is a very, very good laser emitter. Now, for the charging on here, to charge it, you just unscrew the body. It's going to come included with a 110 milliamp hour battery that comes with it, and it is USB Type-C recharging and has a little LED indicator for when you're charging it up. This is a fantastic pen. The improvements on this are so significant to me that I'm actually going to carry this. I tried to carry the O'Pen 2 for a little while. It's just a little bit heavy, and while I do like some heft in my writing instruments, this over time it just seems like it was a little bit too much. With the more slender design, lighter weight, and then the addition, or actually the movement of the LED to the front of the clip, and then the laser pointer, it just is the difference. It is a major, major difference for me for this pen, and it makes this, it takes this from the realm of cool to practical and cool, and that's the huge difference for me. Again, this is going to be available during the flash sale. I'm going to have links down below. There are affiliate links, so anything that you purchase through Olight during that time, they give me a little bit of a kickback, and it really helps out the channel. So I'd appreciate it if you could use those links if you decide to buy from Olight. My name is Ben. You've been watching Texas Tool Crib. I appreciate you watching, and I will definitely see you in the next one.